Amelia, you're in Game of Thrones, which is everywhere. It's like a Top Gear. It's in every country. But
or Friends.
Or Friends, indeed. But I believe your parents, Amelia, were a bit worried because you didn't have that much to do in the first few episodes.
No. No, yes. So there's some episodes that maybe they're like, no, it was great, but you're sort of not really on very much, are you? But then I did encourage them to watch the last... Not this last episode, but the episode before, which, in hindsight, might have been not the episode to choose.
Because there was a lot of you in that episode.
There was a little bit. Mm-hmm. Yes, there was.
Yes. That might be the episode to dip into, Matt.
There we go. It's a solid place to start.
I can really see how you're doing.
Yeah.
But also, your own mother doesn't watch Game of Thrones, does she?
No, she stopped after season 1 episode. I don't know what it was. It was when some guy's arm got ripped off his body.
Good noise over there. Ooh.
She rang me and she said, no, it's too much. I'm not doing any more, no. And then, like, she decided to pick it up again later on.
Yeah.
But chose just the wrong episode to dip into, which is when I was having my love scene in a cave. So I got a second call going, no, darling, no, that's it.
That's a very good noise. Love scene in a cave. Oh! You get fans wanting a really specific thing from you, don't you?
Yeah, it's a little odd. So my character on the show, she has a list of people that she wants to kill. And it's dark.
Crazy.
Well, no, they're all justified, for sure. She has a list and she recites the names and she's been through a lot of trauma. Bit of a backstory. And it's what keeps her going and it's what keeps her fighting, even though she's lost both of her parents. So a lot of people come up to me in the street and they want me to recite the names, but then add their name.
Oh, I would actually like that as well.
Do you know the names?
I do, yeah.
Oh, can you...
There's a lot of them. Yeah.
Yeah. You speak quite quickly. Which camera should... Yeah, there you go. Have we got some tension music or anything? Oh, we do. Oh, here we go. OK, off you go.
Joffrey, Cersei, Ilan Payne, The Mountain, Beric Dondarrion, Thoros of Myr, The Red Woman, Tom Hanks, Anthony Joshua, Graham Norton.
Yay!
Maybe you was waiting for that.
Please kill me. And look at you. You're wearing modern clothes.
I know. That was weird.
Yeah. It's like Richard Madden nowadays. That must have been really nice.
It was brilliant. I mean, apart from the fact that, like, my call is 45 minutes less in the morning because I don't have to get, like, 3 layers of fur and armour on. But also, it was nice and clean. Because in Game of Thrones, I'd come back every season going, oh, the costume team are so brilliant. They make it look filthy and it stinks and it's really crusty and they've just not washed it for 3 years, have they?
You've got the Game-O and this. So do you get bothered all the time?
I mean, it can be quite intense, but I think the pinnacle of this intensity manifested itself at a restaurant fairly recently, and I went to the bathroom.
So this is a restaurant?
Yeah, this is a restaurant, and it's a, you know, fairly expensive restaurant, actually.
Thank you very much.
And I went into the bathroom, and I went into the stall, and I went to lower myself into the correct position, what I believe to be the correct position.
Yes.
And then, under the door, slipped a hand with a phone, and a female voice said, selfie. Yes!
Who? Who would do that?
I just said, no, thank you. And the hand slipped away.
The characters you play have been so iconic. People like to dress up as them. So we've got a picture of this is you and Amelia as the Drogos, and that's from the thing.
The Drogos.
You're Mr. and Mrs. Drogo, aren't you?
Yes.
They were lovely.
The Drogos. I didn't heard of them.
You know, the Drogos, the dragons.
They're coming over tonight. The Drogos.
I hope they don't bring that bloody dragon. So that's actual Game of Thrones with professional makeup and the costumes and everything. And so bear in mind, that's the real thing. This is just a couple at home who've tried to recreate this. It's pretty amazing.
an all right horsewoman. They taught me to ride a horse, but we did have a scene where it was a very, very farty horse, and it wouldn't go, whatever the technical term for making a horse go.
So you took a little squeeze with that.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't, with a kick, it wouldn't go. But anyway, all the way up, well, Alfie and I were doing our lines, and it's a scene where we get quite...
Oh, was it that scene?
Yeah.
Where Alfie...
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
And that was one of my audition scenes, which was quite interesting.
But no, but hang on. But I thought that the audition scene was the other way round.
Yes, it was the other way around. So in the actual scene, it was Alfie working away on me, but in the audition, my mother's watching, working away. She'll ask me what that means.
Has your mother not watched Game of Thrones?
She has.
bet she
has. She has, but some things she doesn't ask about.
See?
If anyone tunes in and hears you talking about Alfie working away on you, it might be quite strange.
I don't remember being in this show.
But in the original script, it was that my character, it said Yara, my character, is worrying his cock. Yeah. Did you leave the hob on?
And then I said to Morgan...
I can die. But she is worrying, and I obviously sort of understood that to be, you know, working away back there. But anyway, and I had to do that in my audition, on a chair, sort of looking straight ahead, very, very dramatically, with just one casting director in a room and a very sort of ashamed cameraman go, that's not how you do it. Ooh.